Oh my god, it's here. Last time I reviewed Super Smash Bros. For the N64, and that was amazing. A couple games flung by in the series, 2 exactly to be precise. Those were Super Smash Bros. Melee and Super Smash Bros. Brawl. But last year at E3, 2 games were announced. These were Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. My fan love went into hyper mode. After a picture of one of the 2 games getting posted every day, I was so excited for these games. Then the 3DS version was released, and on launch date, I immediately went to go pick it up. The game was bought, and I rushed home and took Luigi's Mansion 2 out of the cartridge slot. I stuck in the game that I've been waiting for 5 years for, and played away. Just to be honest, I will review Melee and Brawl sometime after their Let's Plays. But for now, it's time to look at the new games. Hey guys, this is YT42, and I'll see how much I can play this one through for my opinion to you guys. Whatever, this is where the intro goes. The 3DS version was released on the 4th of October, and what a great day it was. I remember it like it was yesterday. 64 Helper and I went to the local EB Games to pick up the 3DS version of Super Smash Bros. That we had pre-ordered. We rushed home immediately and played it to death, but now for more on the gameplay. So this game plays exactly like every other Smash game, which is to be expected. Obviously with all of the attacks, smash attacks, specials, and throws. There are no new attacks, so there isn't anything there to cover. By the way, if you want to know everything about all these attacks, besides the smash attacks and final smashes, just go and watch my review on Smash 64. It explains everything that you need to know about this, but there aren't any attacks to seriously go over. But there are new characters. Let's not waste any time here. There are a total of 51, about to be 52 characters to play as. Wow! I said about to be 52 because Mewtwo is coming as free DLC. Yeah, Mewtwo was in Melee, and then was replaced with Lucario in Brawl. And for these games, I was kinda hoping that Zoroark would replace Lucario, but no. Whatever, Mewtwo's coming! By registering with Club Nintendo, with both the Wii U and 3DS version, you will get free music CDs with a bunch of songs from the games, along with Mewtwo! So glad that you're back, buddy. Can't show footage of him from these games, because he, along with the CDs, come out in autumn or spring next year. Damn. But until then, we still have plenty of characters to look at. I'm going alphabetically, so this isn't in order of unlocking them. First up, Bowser Jr., Dark Pit, Duck Hunt, Greninja, Little Mac, Lucina, Mega Man, Pac-Man, Palutena, Robin, Rosalina. I'm really feeling it! Sorry, Shulk, Villager, and Wii Fit Trainer. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, the Wii Fit Trainer is in here. What's even weirder is that I can main her/him. And while he was not a new character, but rather a returning character like Mewtwo, Dr. Mario is playable again. I don't know why they didn't just make him a skin of Mario, but anyway. Of course, the same thing that happened from Melee to Brawl also happened from Brawl to 3DS and Wii U. Missing characters that were left behind in the dust from the jump. Those characters from Brawl are the Ice Climbers, Ivysaur, Lucas, Pokemon Trainer, Snake, Squirtle, and Wolf. Note that Charizard, Ivysaur, and Squirtle are all part of the Pokemon Trainer, and Charizard is in this game all by himself because of the no switchable characters rule Sakurai came up with. So that leaves 6 in the dust. So the characters that are now dead are Pichu, Young Link, Roy, Lucas, Pokemon Trainer, Snake, Ice Climbers, and Wolf. Rest in peace, Smashers. But I do love most of the new fighters that were introduced. I have 5 mains: Kirby, Captain Falcon, Pit, Shulk, and Wii Fit Trainer. 2 of those are new. But enough with the characters and more of what they can get their teeth into. So the returning modes are Classic, All-Star, Training, Multi-Man Smash, Home Run Contest, Trophies in all of its screens, Album, Replays, Sound Tests, Records, Challenges, Online, and all of the options that don't need going into. When my Melee and Brawler reviews come out, all of those other modes that were not from 64 will be explained, but for now there are quite a few neat new modes. In the new mode called Smash Run, you must run around a giant stage with your character of choice. There are enemies from many different franchises that you must beat up to get stat boosts. When the timer that can be changed runs out, you go and have a random match with 3 other people that were also in that giant stage with all of your stat boosts carried over. Woo! It's a great new mode that is exclusive to the 3DS version and will hopefully not be forgotten. A small little mode called Street Smash has been added, which really is just Smash with little tokens. You collect people's tokens by Street Pass, but you will never actually battle against them, but rather CPUs. It really doesn't matter because this is such a minor mode, but I think it's still a pretty cool minigame. But back onto the main modes. Target Test has been replaced with Target Blast. In this mode, you are in an arena that is like Home Run Contest, except that a wall is to the back of you. Out in a stretch in front of you, there is now a ton of stuff to blow up with a bomb. The more that you hit the bomb, the further it will go. Try and blow up as much stuff as you can in 2 turns and get your satisfaction. I don't like this mode as much as Target Test, but seeing as where it was going in Brawl, yeah, I don't want that again. But whatever happened to the versions in 64 and Melee? I love those, and I know that I am not the only one. But on a happier note, you can now customize characters' movesets! And it is not as exciting as it sounds. Well, for one, you have to go through a mode that gives lots of rewards and hope that you get a move. It's completely random on if you get a move and who it goes to. There are over 50 characters, and you can fill in the blanks from there. But on the other reason that it isn't much to talk about, they're the same moves. They're the same moves, but just with a little twist. For example, Pikachu's second down special will be called Slow Thunder or something. It is the same move as the normal one, except that it's slower and stronger if it hits. It's the same with everyone except for 3 Mii Fighter types and Palutena. Palutena gets all of her second specials from the start, which are completely different moves. The Mii Fighters get their own different specials because of them being Mii Fighters. Mii Fighters are just customizable characters that you can make, and you can use existing Miis. You can unlock stuff for them by doing classic mode and such, like hats and bodysuits. There are also 3 types of Mii Fighters: Gunner, Brawler, and Sword Fighter. By the way, since we're like a trio, I'm a Brawler, 612 is a Sword Fighter, and Benfield 98's a Gunner. Sorry, just had to say that. So the 3 classes all get their respective moves as to be expected, but there is also a new game called Trophy Rush. This replaces the lottery from Melee and that little pew-pew shooter from Brawl. This is where you put in more gold to play for longer and must smash boxes on a tiny Final Destination-like stage. Doing this will build up a meter. When it reaches its peak, it will drop down a bunch of gold tokens. During this fever period, as the game calls it, silhouetted trophies tokens will come down. Grab them and then you get a trophy. That isn't the only way to get new trophies though, as there is a new trophy shop feature which doesn't need an explanation. By the way, can I just say that the online has gotten a massive upgrade? I'm happy about that, and I know that everybody else is because of what it once was. But on to the stages now. Returning stages are Battlefield, Final Destination, Mushroomy Kingdom, Jungle Japes, Brinstar, Yoshi's Island, Corneria, Flat Zone 2, WarriorWare Inc., damn it, Distant Planet, and Green Hill Zone. So that's 11 returning stages out of the total 34. The other 23 are completely new stages, which most of them I enjoy. Those consist of 3D Land, Golden Plains, Rainbow Road, Paper Mario, Gerudo Valley, Spirit Train, Dreamland, Unova Pokemon League, Prism Tower, Mute City, Magicant, Arena Ferox, Reset Bomb Forest, Tortimer Island, Boxing Ring, Gower Plain, Balloon Fight, Living Room, Street Pass Quest, Tomodachi Life, Picto Chat 2, Wily Castle, and Pac Maze. A lot of these stages are great, and I love the selection that they have brought back as well. One thing that I do need to mention is that every stage has an Omega form. By pressing X and then selecting a stage on the stage select puts you into the stage except without all of the platforms and stage hazards, so most fans call it the Final Destination mode. But that's it for the stages. For the controls and music, the controls are great, it's just that there is one problem that everybody that is a fan of the series brings up. It's on a handheld. and while there isn't much to do about that, it still gets annoying not playing on a GameCube controller. But other than that minor nitpick that everybody has, it's completely fine. And for the music, it's exactly what you expect from a Smash game. All of the amazing tracks from all of the franchises that you would expect are here. Except some, of course. You can't have everything. Well, at least we still got You Will Know Our Names. This game has a different soundtrack to the Wii U version, of course. Speaking of which, I should wrap this version up. So it's another amazing Smash game. What else do you want? It plays exactly like how you would expect it to. All of the amazing game modes that you live on and enjoy, except for some modes. Yeah, I mostly miss Event Mode and Stage Builder and especially Tourney. That comes back in the Wii U version, so I'm happy. The game is great, but I don't think that it holds up to all of the others. So that's why I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. While I do enjoy the game, my attention was really focused on the Wii U version. So it was another trip to Target to have that infamous bundle. I asked for it and they had sold out of them in the first 20 minutes. But there was a really nice guy, which I didn't catch the name of. He was probably the most amazing guy ever. We gave him $100, 20 more to buy whatever he wants with, because that dude deserves it. He gave 64 Help and I the bundle, and I just can't thank him enough. Dude, if you're watching this, you are amazing. But anyway, on to the Wii U version of Smash! Woo! Oh my god, yes! This was my reaction when I first saw the game get announced at E3, but I kinda already covered that. Watching all of the trailers for this game got me so hyped! Whatever, the game is here and it's time for me to review it! So all of the characters from the 3DS version are here, so I don't need to cover those. Although I do need to cover all of the stages. So the returning stages are Wily Castle, Smashville, Battlefield, 75 meters, Congo Jungle. Yes! I am so glad that this is back! I wish that they did bring back other N64 stages like Hyrule Castle, but whatever. At least we got this one. Anyway, the other returning stages are On It, Port Town Aerodive, Final Destination, Castle Siege. This is interesting. Flat Zone X is technically a new stage, but what it does is combine the original Flat Zone and Flat Zone 2 to make a completely new Flat Zone. I like that. Mostly because I prefer Flat Zone over the second one and its music as well, but anyway. Skyworld, Halberd, Luigi's Mansion, Mario Circuit, Norfair, Pokemon Stadium 2, Lilac Cruise, Delfino Plaza, Bridge of Elden, Temple, Gower Plain, Boxing Ring, and Yoshi's Island. That's 21 old stages. Now most people keep saying that they want only new stages, but I argue against that. I like it when they bring back old stages. It's like they will never forget the games before. But anyway, subtract 21 from the total of 47 stages and you have 26 new stages. Those stages are Big Battlefield, Coliseum, Duck Hunt, Gamer, Garden of Hope, Jungle Hijinks, Colors Pokemon League, Mario Circuit, yes, another one, Mario Galaxy, Mushroom Kingdom U, Orbital Gate Assault, Pac-Land, Palutena's Temple, Pilot Wings, Pyrosphere, Skyloft, The Great Cave Offensive, Town and City, Wii Fit Studio, Windy Hill, Woolly World, Wrecking Crew, and Woohoo Island. Woohoo! A great selection, mind you. I love all of these new stages, except for the Great Cave Offense. I hate it in Superstar, and I still hate it here. And I think that they are all worthy of the Smash seal. But, onto the game modes. Everything from the 3DS version is here. Except for Smash Run, which is a shame, but it has been instead replaced with Smash Tour. Le Tour de Smash. Sorry, it's a bike racing pun, and I'm proud of it, but this mode is sort of like a Mario Party style. It's great and all, but I'm still a bigger fan of Smash Run. Well, it goes like this. There are a set amount of turns, and you go onto a board with your Mii. You roll a dice, and then choose the direction that you want to go in. You collect stat boosts from Smash Run along the way. At the beginning, you also get fighters. These fighters are used whenever there is a battle, which occurs when you run into somebody else on the board. Then all players must fight with their stat boost, and the fighter they have that is next in line. Also, at the beginning of each turn, fighters collect a trophy, not to keep, but each trophy has an effect. For example, the Galaga trophy moves players from their spaces and onto different places in the board. There are also trophies to use before battle. You can collect fighters on the board as well. Then when all of your turns are done, players go and fight in a final match. What happens is that you bring over all of your stat bursts and fighters and battle. Whoever wins that wins the entire game. Got all that? Now go! Yeah, it is pretty confusing at first, but after you play it for a little bit, it starts to make sense. Most people don't like it because they have no idea of what's going on, but I'm starting to like it a little. But onto the other modes. Events and Stage Builder are back, so yay! There's also the return of Special Smash. So now that means we can have Shulk vs Captain Falcon in a traditional fighting game match. Two new modes are Master Orders and Crazy Orders. In Master Orders, you will have to select a character to play as for all of the challenges that you wish to face. The menu screen comes up with 3 different challenges on 3 different intensities. Easy, normal, hard, very hard, and intense. These challenges may have you just simply do a 1-minute coin match to having you face a horde of foes and you are tiny and also have a rocket belt on. These can be hard but very rewarding. For every challenge that you complete, you will get 1 or more rewards depending on the intensity. This is also my personal favorite way of getting music discs, with which you have to unlock to get music. For some reason, it feels very rewarding when you get one. Even if you get Nintendo Presents New Style Boutique or something. The Crazy Orders is a lot different. You need to pay 5,000 gold to get in, or you can just use a pass that you can collect by doing various things in the game. When you get in, you have the same ticket selection as Master Orders, but on the right side. Guys, that's really important, you know. Anyway, everything about this is just the same as Master Orders, except for the fact that you carry over damage from fights, and if you die, you lose everything. You have to keep these prizes by fighting Crazy Hand whenever you want to end things off and get your prizes. I like this. It combines luck and skill together to make a really, mind my pun here, intense minigame. Same goes for Master Orders. That junk is awesome. Well, I should probably start to wrap up this review. Oh, and I'm not mentioning the sound and controls because, well, isn't it kind of obvious how great they are? They're both better than the 3DS version, I will say at least. But anyway, wrapping up. So the best game of the year is out and everybody is playing it to death. So am I, and damn, this is my longest review yet. I had a very short review in mind for this so that we could all go back to playing it. Whatever. I'm rating this thing, and it definitely deserves a 5 out of 5. The game is just too great to give a lower score. The new additions are great, and old things were improved tremendously. By the way, guys, sorry if this has come out really late. I've been busy doing Let's Plays and playing the game for myself. Whatever. Hey guys, this has been YT42, and I'll see you guys next time. See you then.